I want to chat about the awakening process, this journey of energy work and self healing and new earth. Here are some of the things that I am learning and realizing. It gets better and better, and more like you're floating in the sea of peace and love over time. And it really depends on when it happens to you, when the remembering happens to you. If you have lived on earth for over 50 years like I have, and it happens to you at that time, there's more shedding, there's more reprogramming involved. I guess my full awakening happened this year, but it actually started 17 years ago as a manifestation journey. We were told we couldn't really have a baby, and I got pregnant naturally. That experience of having a child when we were told by the society and science that we can't is so eye-opening. It's like I felt like if I can manifest a human being, I can manifest everything, anything that I want. After a few years of that, there's a lot more manifestations in my life. But I guess I call it manifestation because I my eyes were open to the fact that if I focus on something and if I redirect my energy to that and fuel it with belief and faith, they actually happen. But in reality, it has already been happening. It's just that my eyes were not open to that. Going back to the journey of awakening, it was a whole new level this year because there was a lot of things that happened in my life that changed. I got laid off twice, and in that laying off, I had to go through this journey of de identifying myself from the last 30 years of being someone who is working, employed, and receiving this amount of money. And when you are, spend 50 years on earth, like me, I have accumulated a lot of material things, a lot of experiences that relied on societal money, societal expectations and definitions. And it's not that everything went away, it's that because I was so used to a certain amount of money or a certain amount of physical things that are happening to me, I realized when they paused, when there was a pause of them coming to me, I realized how I was so attached to them and measuring my peace of mind and happiness when they're there. But when they kind of tapered down, it made me think of keeping the peace, keeping the love, keeping the sovereignty, even in the absence of that. And that's when the full awakening happened to me. Now I feel like everything is being redefined. So if you're like me and it came to you in sort of like in the middle of your human journey on earth, know that you are being repositioned. That's my trust, and that is the download, the divine message to me. I'm being repositioned. I've been so used to the human definitions and human perspective of what love, what peace of mind means, what wealth means. But that is all about the physical. And when the physical is removed in the equation, and all you have is yourself and your energy and you get to understand just you get to understand your power even without all of these noise. So I'm sharing this. I found that my contribution and my purpose is to share this, to help you remember, to help whoever is drawn to my content to breathe and trust that everything around you is always working out for you. The de-shedding experience, the shedding off, is just more of shedding off and de-identifying yourself from the reprogramming of the society and then going back to your power, that you can be at peace, you can be wealthy, prosperous within you, in spite of, despite of, or outside of the veil, outside of the matrix. And when you have that, it's just like it's magical. Be gentle with yourself during the de-shedding process, okay? Some are easier and some are not. But most importantly, just love you and trust that you are always taken care of.